So you want to get better at your clear psychic abilities. And we're like, how the heck do I do that? Maybe you're really proficient in one or two of them, but you're like, hey, I want to grow and evolve these other ones over here. So when you're doing research, there are 8 main clear abilities. And that's just the beginning. Okay, there's multitudes more, but those are the ones that are the most popularized, that are the easiest to learn because there's so much information about them in the collective consciousness. I had a client the other day ask me, how do I hear with more clarity? Obviously, clairaudience is hearing, but she meant more so like, how do I have more clear channels overall? And I said, what was really beneficial for me in the beginning stages of my journey is, instead of focusing on just one at a time, I listened to people who were talking about all 8 at one time. Because the thing is, everybody does, or everybody has different spiritual gifts, or does their spiritual gifts in different ways. And you might have very specific ways of sharing your magic out in the world, but it doesn't clink in until you hear somebody else talking about it. And I'm going to give you an example. So I thought that I had aphantasia. This is where you do not see any images in your mind's eye. I still don't really do that to this day, but I don't say that I have aphantasia because that will only make that narrative stronger. My guides are like, stop saying that right now. It's a skill that you can learn to enhance over time. But I thought something was broken with me because I wasn't able to hear with clairaudience, and I wasn't able to see with clairvoyance. And those are the 2 most popular ones. But as I was watching videos about people talking about all 8 of them, I said, oh my gosh, I actually have clairsentience. And clairsentience is feeling the vibe of things, whether it's people, places, or spaces, kind of like aura reading. It's through your feelings, where clear empathy is more like emotions. And I realized that I was actually feeling images instead of seeing them. And even to this day, that is my strongest gift. And it has been so beneficial in helping me find frequencies within other people that need to be healed. But I go about it in a completely different way than the majority of people. But I wouldn't have even known that you could feel images until I heard another practitioner talking about it. And the thing is, a lot of our clair abilities are connected to one another. So even if you're less proficient in one and stronger in another, when you're listening to other people talk about them, it is really expanding your consciousness and perception of what these clair abilities are able to do for you in the very unique way that your energetic structure system is set up. So I went on Tube and just typed in 8 clair psychic abilities and watched a whole bunch of videos about all of them. And that really took my gifts to the next level. Now, are there ways that you can further develop them to be proficient in all of them? Absolutely. Okay, if you're wanting to get into that, I do have a group mentorship program coming up called the Multidimensional Human. You can find that in my bio or in the comments. But there's so many different tools and techniques that people share in these videos that will give you a practical application to enhance those skill sets. I would really suggest starting there though. Like, obviously, if we're trying to learn all 8 at one time, that could be a little overwhelming. I'm not talking about putting them into practice all at one time. I'm talking about, let's glean some knowledge and wisdom about all 8, because you might be surprised at what unlocks for you. And then you can go about doing more specialized practice. Okay, well, I'm going to work on my clairaudience now, and I'm going to work on my clairgustance, I'm going to work on my clairaliens. But just having that sheer knowledge and wisdom can blaze a much easier path for you.